So today we have a story about a woman who does something very interesting and getting arrested. What she says is somewhat funny but at the same time sounds dumb. She says something which does not make any sense and makes some weird claims. She also tries to blame the police when she was getting arrested. Watch till the end to know what happens. The footage that is used in this video is bodycam footage that I found when I was scrolling through some Reddit posts, enjoying my time watching some TikTokers fail in their cringe missions and things like that. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button if you want more daily stories from around the internet. And now let's get started with the video. Let me first give you the backstory, the context behind the scene if you will. So there's this woman who was driving around full drunk. You will see in the video that she doesn't even know what's going on for the first part. So that woman was drunk driving and then hit a car that was parked. Somehow the woman managed to flip her own car to its side after crashing. Fortunately, there was no injury, as far as I can see after watching the footage. The footage I'm going to show you is bodycam footage, so the audio will be a little scuffed with lots of background noises. Let's take a look at it.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you call?
I don't know where the girl is that was driving.
She's right there. Whose car is this?
That's my grandson's, and it was parked right here. He
Okay.
hasn't went anywhere all day. And
Is everybody okay?
yeah,
Okay.
everybody's
All right.
okay.
I'll just have you guys hang out over there for now, okay?
All right.
So that lady was describing the event, saying that the car hit the parked car and flipped over. Police then go over to Rachel, who is the woman in question for this video. Let's see what happens here.
It's your car, huh?
Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Rachel? Eli, nice to meet you. What's going
Nice
on?
to
How'd
meet
this
you.
happen?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah,
It's your car?
this is my vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Well, how did it end up on its side? Do you know? Did it just...
I mean, obviously it didn't just
Right.
by itself.
I see a kid's seat. There wasn't a kid in here when this happened,
No,
was there? Okay.
no children in here. Obviously, this didn't just happen by itself.
Right.
So that
Were you driving it?
I obviously was driving the vehicle.
Okay.
So
If you missed that, when the police officer asked what happened, why was the car flipped, she says she doesn't even know what happened. She doesn't know how the car that she was driving just suddenly flipped over to its side in the middle of the road. Maybe Storm from Marvel whipped up the tornado under her car and it flipped. At this point, it seems obvious that she was a little drunk. But let's give her the benefit of the doubt and pretend that she isn't drunk. Let's just say she is just playing dumb to get out of being arrested or whatnot.
Were you driving this way?
yeah, obviously
Well,
that's the way the vehicle's facing.
Why do you
So
keep saying obviously?
well, I mean, I think
I'm just
everything
trying
with
to-
this scene is pretty obvious. So
Okay.
This particular interaction was kind of funny for me because if you watch the full video, which I will link in the description, so go watch that. But if you watch the video, you will find that she says obviously a lot. And right when I was thinking why she is saying obviously so much, the officer says the exact same thing. So I thought it would be cool to show you that. Anyway, moving on. Now the next part is what is interesting. The officer asks where she was coming from. I'm thinking like he wanted to know whether she was coming from a bar or a party or whatever. Let's just take a look at what she says.
Where are you coming from tonight, Rachel?
I was coming from my friend's house on the south of town.
On south of town?
South. Yeah,
The south side of town? South side of Eau
Yes.
Claire?
yeah.
What's their address? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would have to get my cell phone, which is in the car. But we had stopped to pick up a friend at Hobbsy's.
Where is that?
Hobbsy's is a tavern on this side of town, but I don't know their exact address and that.
So she says that she doesn't even know the address where she was driving from. She doesn't even know where she picked up her friend from. I mean, at this time she might have even forgotten her last name. She clearly looked drunk and couldn't think straight. Of course, I cannot be 100% sure, obviously. The next part I'm going to show you, I'm sure it will make you believe that she was intoxicated. If it doesn't, then I don't think you will ever believe that she was drunk.
I can tell you, like, there was obviously
You had anything to drink tonight, Rachel?
no, I
You can
haven't.
just be honest with me.
No, I
It's not
haven't.
gonna it's not gonna
No,
incriminate you
no,
any
no,
further or
no,
anything
no,
like that.
I know. Nope, no.
The first part, where she forgets her train of thought and just started doing hand signs from Naruto. Then when the officer asks about whether or not she was drinking, she immediately says no, no, no. It all seems like what a drunk would say. She then admits that she drank a 4% beer cocktail like 4 hours ago, and it was only a sip at that. I mean, I might as well try that cocktail if it makes you do expert hand signs like that. And as usual, she does not know the brand of the alcohol, so the percentage of alcohol could not be verified. The conversation is a little long and a little boring, so I'm skipping that part. It's all in the video that I've linked down in the description, so feel free to check it out. That video is like 23 minutes long, so I am cutting a few parts of it. After all this, the fun part begins. When the officer, I guess, wanted to say that he was going to do a sobriety test, she starts saying that she won't answer any questions. She won't say anything else, etc, etc.
So here's the deal, Rachel.
So, here's the deal. I
just-
won't answer any more of your questions.
You're not gonna answer any more of my questions?
No.
Okay. Well, you don't have to
if-
answer anything.
If you'd like
Hey.
to know, nope. Actually, I'll let you know what's going on from now, because you've superseded your
know what you
rights
mean.
of asking me questions.
So, she says that she is now the one who is in control. The officer cannot ask her any more questions. The lady officer then joins in asking to talk to her, and Rachel just straight up goes, "Nope, you may not talk to me." She also says that all the questions that the officers have, they can ask her lawyer. She also refused to take the sobriety test, and the officer had to arrest her for that. But the case does not end here. When one of the officers was asking the locals about the crash, getting more information about the accident, Rachel started asking some weird questions and repeating them again and again.
Is that assumptive or assured?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Is that an assumed offense or is that an assured?
I still don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, I didn't think so. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, did you assume I was operating under alcohol, or had you been assured by some sort of test? You just assumed, right? Correct?
Which is weird because she was the one who refused to take the tests herself. She also says that the officer didn't read out her Miranda rights, but the law states that Miranda rights are to be read when questioning the suspect. So they didn't have to read her Miranda rights right there itself. They just have to read them before questioning her. And at this point, she dropped a real bomb. She reveals that she herself is a lawyer.
It's a bitch when you arrest a lawyer.
I can't say whether she was a lawyer or not. I couldn't find anything about that part. But looking at what she was saying, it didn't look like she was a good lawyer. Anyway, I will not make any assumptions because she clearly hates it. She was finally charged with OWI first, which is a serious charge of drunk driving. She is also cited for failure to maintain control, unsafe lane deviation, and no proof of insurance. So that was the full story of the drunk driver who flipped her car. It's actually crazy that there was very little damage to the cars. When you see the way Rachel's car flipped over, you would think that the cars would suffer huge damages. Anyway, it's a good thing that no one was hurt during this event. Never drink and drive. It's never safe, totally pointless, and will almost always have consequences. Let me know in the comments, do you think she was drunk? I mean, it was pretty obvious, but still, leave a comment. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want, you can watch some of my other videos as well. See you in the next one.